Okay, I'm back. Stream with camera. Here we are with Lulu's. Not like how much to get you to time the model. Well, let's just do it. You don't have to. We don't have to get energon cubes involved or whatever. Let's just do it. You or someone else can time it. But I'll tell you one thing. I will probably go over the 30 minutes, just because I like to take my time. What I'll do is I'll cut them off the frame, and I probably won't clean it up as nicely as I'd like to. I'll just do that another time, and maybe I'll finish up within the 30 minutes. But yeah, let's do it. Let's get a drink here. Just tea today, iced tea. Let's get settled in. Got some snacks. Let me get some snacks. Cleaning it is the killer, exactly, yeah. Plus I want to talk to you guys. I don't really want to rush in the sense that like I want to just look at the model only and just not chat. So we're going to try and do it in 30 minutes, but I'm also going to be checking the chat and chatting. Let me get some of this first. Some blue corn chips. You guys like that? You guys like hearing that? $30 once I open up the box, okay? But just give me a second here. Still on a little bit of break. Dip? I don't have dip. I wish I had dip. I have salsa somewhere, but I was like, let's just grab a couple before I come back. So just give me a second, guys. We'll before we really get started, and I'll leave it to you guys, okay? So once I open the box, someone, anyone, you can start timing it. And when the model is fully complete, then you can stop the timer, I guess. Okay. Let me get a drink here. Uh-oh, perfect timing. I hear it. It's the hype train of destiny. You're not gonna honk your horn? Bro. Where's the horn? There it is, thank you very much. There it is. Okay, first let's also clean up a bit, so we have all the tools ready and none of the tools that we don't need. Don't need this. Where's my actual factual knife? Eh? Nani? Oh, here it is. And sanding. We'll try and do a bit of sanding, but yeah, we'll leave the big heavy work of sanding to for after, I guess. Okay, am I stretched out? Am I limber? All right, guys, get your timer ready. Let's. Wait, do I want to change this music? Shit. Because I want to have to change my music. Nah, fuck it. Okay, let's just leave it that way. Oh wait, I have to put it down a bit, right? It's a bit loud. Okay. Okay, you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, go! 30 minutes, oh my god. Oh my god, the pressure's on, guys. Okay, here's a time set. Here's a time-saving measure. We line up all the bags at the same time and we cut them all simultaneously instead of individually cutting the bags. Look at that. We're saving time already. This is a speedrun strat. Wait, it didn't really work. Speedrun. The timer's going. Oh my god. 30-minute missions. 30-minute missions. So tell me when 10 minutes have elapsed. Like tell me like every 10-minute interval, and then when we're on the last 10 minutes, let me know when there's like 5 minutes and then 1 minute left. Where's instructions? Carmi? See if you can build me? Uh-oh. Beat me. Okay, step one. Choose the face. What face do we want, guys? Let's go with this one. Are we gonna have a leaderboard? Let's have a leaderboard, timing leaderboard for all these 30-minute missions kits, and you guys can record my time. And then you guys can post your own times. It'll be like the old arcade days. FP4. All right, right here. I feel like I'm not gonna make it, but it's okay. Ashwin Wagwan! What's up, Ashwin? We're trying to build this model kit in half an hour. The challenge has been set. Can we do it? Maybe not. Probably not. But we're gonna try. How are you today? Are you having a nice weekend? 30 minutes? Give me like 40. Is there like a 40-minute mission? Is there a 50-minute mission? That might be more my speed. Even when I had that model, the Build Fighters Winning Fumina kit, and I just was getting back into the hobby, and I told the guy at Trinity Hobby that I'm building this model first. I was building that model first before I moved on to Ritsuka Saiki. He was like, "Oh, that model? You can finish that in like 25 minutes." I was like, "Really?" Maybe for you, sir. But for me, I was like, this is gonna take me a while because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Carmi, your first one took you over an hour? Shit. There's no hope. There's no hope. How do I stand a chance? Okay, we're going though, we're going. And yeah, I'm gonna be looking in on the chat, but at the same time, I'm also gonna be trying to focus a little more than I normally do. And I will try and get the nubs, at least do like 80% nub removal, but not like fully awesome. Good job. Ooh. Oh, there's something else. HPD1. HPD1. This thing. Whatever the heck this is. This music is like perfect for speed runs. It's Kirby. Gotta focus, gotta go fast. Cleaning up the nubs and sanding. Yeah, no sanding. No sanding. That's gonna be my secret to success. We'll see if that actually makes a difference. Huh? Okay. Is this the right way? No? See, I think that's gonna hold me up, is actually getting the right orientation of the parts. I feel like if anything, that's gonna screw me up the most. 25 minutes left? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, how's this go in? Huh? Okay, okay. Oh, okay, we'll go here first. Oh, okay. Like this, yes. Understood. Aha, aha. I think? Maybe? Okay. HP D13. HP D13. And then D12. Okay, okay. So Eddie is off to submit his model to the in-store competition. Very excited to see how he fares. I mean, you know, it's just fun to be a part of a competition, and it's fun to put your models up with everyone else's. I think that will be really neat, and I'm looking forward to seeing the other models that everyone else is going to submit. This goes right here. And we gotta do the hair now. Let's get all these hair bits out. All the hair bits go out. I am going to probably buy some additional parts for this model, like maybe an alternate hairstyle. And I think that they have alternate hands too. I kind of want different hands for sure. Go, and we need the bangs. Where's our bangs at? Oh, right here. Maple Story. Whoa, that's old, isn't it? Damn. Isn't there like Maple Story 2? Anyone play Club Penguin? That's more like a Zoomer thing.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's Ashwin! Oh my god! Okay. Oh, got a big nub on her forehead here, which probably would get in the way of everything. Let's try and clean up the nubs just a little bit so that they're not like super gross. Okay. Good enough. Put the bangs on the forehead so she doesn't look like a 5 head. And ooh, still kind of nubby. One thing that I really appreciate about the Sosai Shoujo Teian models is that they have really nice hair parts. They look really good. This hair looks okay. Probably not as nice as the Sosai Shoujo Teian ones, but it's still good. Uh-oh. What's the orientation here? Something like that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a nub there. Uh-huh. Oh, and then there's like her headband part. That's a throwback. Oh, what about Neopets? Any of you guys play Neopets? That's a little beyond me. I was probably too old for Neopets, but I know that's a thing for a younger generation. Neopets. Yo, the music. Oh, the music is playing, but it's too low. Let me quickly change it up. $20, bloody hell. Bloody hell. I've done the head. So I have like 20 minutes for the rest of the freaking body. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Paper Joe, you remember Neopets? And am I correct in saying that you are a fan of Bionicles? I feel like we were very close to discovering the deep dark truth for you. That you were a Bionicle man. B1. B1. Okay. Ah. B6. At least the way they've structured the runners here is like really nice, and so it's really easy to find the parts. But I still don't think I'm gonna make it. We need another B1. Here we are. Run to the clock, guys. Imagine like my life depended on it. There would be no hope. I'd be done. Okay. Goes in like this. Is this really how it goes? I think so. Is that really how it goes? I don't know. I don't have time to make it look right. I don't have time to double check. We just gotta keep going, guys. My life depends on it. A17. A17. Here we are. And let's get out A16 while we're at it. And let's get out the other parts. Let's get out a couple of other parts just to save time. Paper Joy, I never had Bionicles. I can appreciate a good edgelord phase in life, though. Bionicles, bonkles. Yeah, there's like a lot of old school fans. There's a lot of fans of Bionicles that are just high and dry. There's no... Lego has discontinued it. But I think that for all those fans, they might very well just enjoy the 30-minute missions line. I think that they're kind of close enough. There's a bit of a similarity there that they might enjoy them, actually. I did have a few Bionicles, but that's mostly because I would buy them in like a big lot of Lego from like a Value Village, from like a secondhand store, amidst all the other like actual Lego that I really wanted. Ashwin Bionicles are edgelord? Sick. I don't even know if they're edgelord. They're definitely... I guess that they were more edgy than normal Lego, right? And there was a definite story, and there was like gods, and there was like murders and stuff. I don't know. I actually don't even know. But it did have a more involved story than your typical Lego theme, right? And I think that hooked fans. And now they're like, we have nothing. Lego has forsaken us. We want more bonkles. part goes right here. Let's just click that. And then we get the booba. And then this. Aesthetically, I could see Bonkles to 30-minute missions pipeline. Yeah, I think so. And just the idea that like you can kind of like customize them and mix and match them together. Yeah. The main difference is that you have to, you know, cut apart the parts from the sprue and then assemble it, right? But other than that, FPA4, FPA46, yeah, that's this. And we need A19. Nope, here we are. Ooh, wrong one. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, everyone, while I mostly focus on this. I'm under the clock, I'm under the gun. It's like Speed with Keanu Reeves, except building a little waifu. Imagine that Speed 3, and Dennis Hopper is alive still. And he's like, quick question, hotshot. How long does it take to build Rashetta? How long does it take to make your waifu? He's like, I don't know. Whoa. 30 minutes? Okay. That seems a little stiff, but anyways. Oh, this goes in first. Blah. And then you melt the bonkle with a magnifying glass, yeah. G.I. Joe. I never did that with my Joes, but I know that was a thing too. Quick question, hotshot. Okay. Ooh boy, there's a lot of steps now. B2, we need B2. B2. Yeah, the way that the parts are laid out on the runner, really good. And it makes you think, like, why don't they just do that all the time? Why don't they just make it easy to understand always? A14. Paperjoy, someone else has read the directions to you over a walkie-talkie. Yeah, that would be better. A14. No. Here we are. A14. This is her torso? This is music from Mystical Ninja. It's a remix of Mystical Ninja. I love that game on Super Nintendo. It's basically like Grand Theft Auto for the Super Nintendo. You could do, it was kind of like an open world, and you could go around and do whatever you wanted. It was fun. A10. Here we are. What part of her body is this? It looks weird. I can't identify this. Is it the small of her back? Mystical Ninja. I've always wanted to play Mystical Ninja 2, but I've never got around to it. Okay, let's clean up these parts because the nubs are way too big. Let's get her body here. It's a little nub right at her butt crack. right in the crack, guys. She's got a little nub. Okay, we clean up these parts. Yeah, that's definitely the killer. Like I was saying, I didn't want to do too much cleanup, but you still have to do some, right? Otherwise the parts aren't going to fit all that well. Okay. Cut out carefully. Are these exactly the same? They are. Let's get the orientation right. 10 minutes left. Oh my god. That's hard. That's really, really hard to do it in 10 minutes. Holy shit. Especially for my skill level. Like I don't think I'm there yet. I need to level up more. 10 minutes. Nier Automata is getting anime. This music is playing right now. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, now we gotta do the front. The front. I haven't even done the full first page. We're like on the bottom segment of the first page now. A15. That's okay. It's okay, guys. I challenge anyone. I challenge Bacon to see how fast he can do it. You can have your own rules, however you like however much cleaning or not cleaning up you want to do. Notslide could probably do it because he's an old hand at this. He knows how to build these models with the quickness. And Carmi has posted 1 hour on her time, but we'll get a leaderboard up, guys, for the waifus. The waifu leaderboard. 30-minute waifus. Notslide, there's a Kenshin remake announced. Oh, really? I've never even watched the first series. I know that Bacon was a big fan of it back in the day, and I know he was telling me that the manga artist was a big fan of Marvel Comics, and that some of the enemies looked like Marvel characters like Venom, and that's the extent of my knowledge. Oh, and that there was a live action series. Oh, I did see the OVA back in the day. I thought it was quite good, actually. But yeah, I don't really know too much about the series. I know Bleach is coming back too. Making my expectation for the Kenshin remake is kind of low. Of course, I want to be wrong. What about the Slam Dunk one? Probably a bit more excited about that, right? Okay, this goes like this. We'll leave a little gap because, like I said, I want to make sure that I can disassemble it later. There we go. That went in nicely. And now the panties. Yeah, the artist, I do remember that as well. The artist, yeah, he's like a big pervert or something, or like even worse. I don't know if he's been like cleared of any of that. I have no idea. Has the new Berserk series started? Like, have the new episodes, or rather the volumes or chapters, have they been coming out? I have no idea. 20 and then 21. Slam Dunk, yeah. When's that coming out? That should be fun. 20, 21. Yeah, I have no idea how. I just looked it up. Wait. Oh, because of the bad thing that he did. Yeah. Maybe Maybe we shouldn't be excited then. It's one of those like, nope, actually no, maybe not. Okay. What a weird thing for it to come back after all this time, especially given what we know. Like, there's certain anime and there's certain shows that are coming back now. Like, oh, it's not that it's coming back, but the sequel series to Initial D, MF Ghost, is. I just saw a trailer for that, and that's pretty cool. But again, it's like Bleach, all these old things are all coming back. It's just like the timing of it all. I think this is 21. How does this go? This seems so fragile. Say what? Nani? Oh, it goes like this. Okay, cool. Oh, let's do a little cleanup here. He paid a fine and that's it? Really? That's messed up, dude. I thought there was more involved, like he did time or something. I have no idea. Or he was cleared of them. I have no idea. Like I said, I didn't really follow any of it. Okay, B3, B7, and B3. I swept it under the rug. He was able to save face in a situation where I don't think he should have been able to save face. B3. B3. Ah, here we are. Wow, that took me a moment. I was like, huh? Because the instructions say B3, but actually there's like these tiers, like B1. B3. B7. Alright. 1.5 rip. Wow, that was like the slowest speed run ever. I'm not ready for GDC, guys. So one day we'll create PDC or GDC, except the G stands for Gundams. Gundams done quick. But I am not ready for Gundams done quick. Rip. That's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. It's all just fun. It's all for fun. Oh, funky. That's how they want this? That looks weird. Is that how it's supposed to look? Hmm?
Yeah, no further questions, Your Honor.
Cool means something all by itself, you know, but it's like trying to define hit. You know, hit in general or righteous.
The final count time's up. Ah, explodes. Poof. All right, let's carry on. Let's if you guys can count how long it's going to take actually now in total. I'll still try and work at a fairly good pace, good quote unquote, but I won't try and go slower than I have presently.
about what they think is happening. Now as for the crime, I ain't planning to practice. There wasn't an accident. My ears just told my brain, yo, that's it. I'm glad they found the tape to back it. I take this moment to admit
This seems wrong though. Hold on, guys. I was just saying how I don't want to go too slow, but at the same time, this doesn't seem right. The way this is shown in the instructions. Well, let's just see. That goes like this. Like this. Huh. And this goes here. What? Okay. How are we doing? We're done. The time has already elapsed. And I'm having a little issue because I don't fully understand how this one part goes. Yeah, let me take a second look at this. There's this part here in particular that I'm not really sure how this goes. So give me a second here. Because the instructions make it look like there's quite a bit of oh, okay, I think I have it now. Let me see. And then this one goes here. Oh, okay, yeah, that goes on a lot better. Had a bit of a hiccup in terms of how that one part went. Let me get a sip of water too. Okay. Now, this goes here, and I think it rests. The exposed peg parts kind of rest just like this. Yes. And then this. Yeah, I think if I were to make a second one, I could probably shave my time down a bit more. But still not perfect. Oh, it's a bit of a nub here too. There you go. Yeah, I would love to see someone that can do it in 30 minutes, cause yeah, I definitely was not able to do it. And where is it? Yes. Whoop. I think that's right. Okay. And then, oh, the motorcycle brigade is here. There was a lot of motorcycles earlier today, and I think that they're back. What? Have I got this wrong? I think it goes this way. Shit. This part really slowed me down. Even if I was going fast at first, like, I'm not saying that I was, but if I had been going faster, this part still would have given me a bit of a hiccup, because I just kind of was having difficulty there. There we go. And we got the head. Oh, looking cute though. Pretty cool. Okay, we've got the arms now. Holy shit, there's so much more to do. I don't even feel like doing all of this right now. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going for a bit more, and then I might save the rest for later. Because I don't even feel like I don't really feel like rushing it necessarily. I'd rather take my time. I just because Not Slide asked, and I thought it might be fun to try. I was like, yeah, let's try. But now that I'm totally over the limit, I don't really have to rush. And so let's just do maybe the arms and then we might wrap things up. We'll see. We'll take 3 hours. Yeah, exactly, man. It's Joe. What's up, Joe? How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Let's give a little shout out to Joe. Boop, boop, boop. Shout out and shout out to Joe. He's a Toronto man. He's a Toronto man, dem. And a builder. So yeah, I'm sure all of you guys know who Joe is. I don't have to tell you who Joe is. Joe is Gunpla royalty. Ashwin, unrelated, but you did mention this earlier somewhere. Street Fighter 6 looks pretty cool even for people who aren't competitive. Yeah, there'll be definitely a lot of stuff that you can do in Street Fighter 6 besides like playing competitively. There's a lot of stuff that they put in there, it seems, where you can just mess around, which is great. I think that's great. And by the way, for Joe, just to keep you abreast of the situation, we're working on the 30-minute sister here. And initially I was trying to do it in 30 minutes, but like it's not going to happen. I lost. But I also have this. I was working on these earlier. This is the Machine Krieger 35 Gachanen, and I was doing the weathering and the rust on them, and we're practically done. I'll have to give them another look in terms of the rust, but it's looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with those, and I'd like to finish them this month, hopefully. Let's just catch up on the chat. Ashwin, you could do a Lego kid set in 30 minutes. Yeah, that's maybe more my speed. Give me like a 300-piece Lego kit. I may be able to do that. Chillin', Joe. Just got off work. How's the painting? And is that Rebecca Chambers? It may have been on the music. It could be actually. Joe, nah, but you are Toronto man, Mandem. So not Rebecca Chambers Law from Behind It Looked Like Her from ReZero. Oh wait, this character? No, it's a 30-minute sister. I thought I was like, Rebecca Chambers, is that like a musician? Jill, this is great. Need to learn weathering? Yeah, it's really fun, and it's pretty easy to do, I'd say. I have these little weathering bags of pastels that I made myself, right? I've got these different colors, and I just apply them with a brush or whatever. That's how I've been doing most of the sort of rust and grime and stuff. And then I'm sure you've seen this stuff, Joe. The Tamiya weathering kits, and that's another thing you can use. This is for flesh tone. This is for the Mecha Musume kits, but they make ones for tanks and all of that, which is like another really super easy thing that you can use. The danger is like really getting into it and like overdoing it. Yeah, that's kind of the danger for me, at least. Okay, let's get back to this. I want to do the arm. So we're kind of just taking it easy now because I don't really want to rush it. And let's do at least one arm, possibly even two, and then we'll think about wrapping things up, guys. Get on with the rest of our Saturday. A3. Okay. Actually, imagine going through custom with those. Oh, the colored bags. Yes, it's just. I assure you, officer, it is simply just powdered pastels for my little toys that I like to paint. My little robots. Nothing wrong with that. Do you know back in high school? So, back in high school, I had a couple of friends that were also into the Warhammer hobby, right? And some of them, like between all of us, we would have, because, you know, we're just broke-ass high school students, right? So we kind of had to pool our resources sometimes for paint and materials and stuff like that. And one of my friends had a lot of flock, you know, like static grass for your miniatures, right? That you put on the base, right? Put on the base and it makes it look like grass. One of my friends bought that, and I had the sand, right? I had sand, which is also something that you can put on your base. So one day, like in high school, we traded. We had like a little bit of the sand and a little bit of the grass in tiny little baggies like this. And we were just like, we didn't even think anything of it, right? But we just traded them. We just exchanged bags of weird stuff. One looked like little rocks, and another one looked like little like herbs. You know what I'm saying? And another student, a couple of other students, kind of were like, "What? What was that? What just happened?" They were all, it was like hushed looks. What's that Ray guy up to? What's he doing? You know, I'm already like the weird kid because I'm like an art student, and I, you know, I'm painting like little toy models or Warhammer stuff. You know, no one even really knows what that is at the time. So I'm already kind of like singled out. And now I'm secretly exchanging bags of weird substances in the hallways. Ultimately, nothing happened, but it was like later that day where I was like, oh, I could see how that might be misconstrued as something else. Exactly, Ashwin. It's just grass. It's for toys. It's for little toys. It's our little plastic toys. Okay, D2, D3, and D1. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the rest of the day and just relaxing. This was a fun experiment in seeing how much I could do under the gun. And the answer is not much at all. Well, that's fine. I'm not here to rush, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy taking my time with my models. You guys know it does take me a fair amount of time to finish and paint a model and all of that stuff. I do enjoy the process. It's fun. So yes, I'm a slowpoke, but that's okay. There we go. And D3. And D1. Yeah, this could be like 3 hours, I would think. Because the last... Even these tiny little guys, just the basic assembly, it took me a whole stream, like 3 hours or so. So yeah, it was never in the cards, to be honest, that I was gonna finish this in a timely fashion. Yeah, I think later today I'll play some video games. That might be fun. Play some video games. Maybe do some drawing. You guys don't know, I've been doing a drawing every day in the month of September. We're very close to finishing up September, and yeah, so far I've been keeping up almost practically, and that's on my art Instagram, which Nightbot has probably been spamming. So yeah, if you guys want to check out my arts, my drawing, my illustrations. Okay, now here we are. So the hip part was the big holdup for me during this whole ordeal. Not like all it's done is turn me into a hater. You need to open up your cold, bitter heart. Embrace love. I don't even believe that, but anyways, yeah, man. Well, yeah, it has been pretty fun working on that. And there's more stuff. There's like practically there's something to do every month. If you wanted to do an art challenge every month, there is something you could do. I don't think I'll be doing something every month, but maybe I'll do a little bit because it's actually kind of good. It's just a good practice to have to kind of just regularly get in the habit of doing some art. You know what I'm saying? I know Eshwin mentioned that. Hold on, let me see this. B. That Jim Lee, comic artist Jim Lee, spends 1 hour. Is it 1 hour, Eshwin, doing warm-ups? And I feel like it's a good habit to do. Maybe not a whole hour, but I would like to do like a warm-up of sketching. I kind of do that already, actually, because on my Instagram I've been also posting, in addition to the art every day, I've also been putting out like a time lapse of my drawing, and it's actually really cool. I've done something like that before with my traditional art, but it's really neat seeing it digitally on Procreate, doing the time lapses. And oh, sorry, concentrating for a second. And yes, if any of you guys check out that time lapse, any of those time lapses that I put up, you can see that there's a period of time where I'm basically just doodling and just trying to find something, trying to find like the concept for the illustration, and it's kind of amusing to see it in a time lapse in fast motion, as it's just like a lot of nonsense doodles and sketches. Like I might draw something that has completely nothing to do with whatever the illustration will ultimately be, you know, like a samurai or something. But I'll go through like a phase where I'll just start doodling and drawing like crazy mouths and teeth and eyeballs or whatever, and then eventually it turns into a samurai. Bacon. So we all gonna make a Christmas themed kit in December? I was actually thinking about making something for Halloween. Now that you mention it, I know that Notslide did something for Halloween, and I might just very well do a Halloween thing, although I'm not sure what. And I might just very well make a like a Warhammer miniature thing for Halloween, maybe. There you go, there's the hands. And okay, we can get the other hand done. Not like that's probably 45 minutes all on the cross hatching for Jim Lee. Oh, he's a beast though. I don't know if he has a time lapse of him drawing, but that would be really, really cool to see. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. I don't think I've ever outgrown it. That's the funny thing too, because like sometimes there's like artists and you're like, yeah, I really like their art, but maybe you just like their art as a kid, and then maybe you outgrew it or something. But for me, I'm like, I've always loved his artwork, and it's still awesome to this day. When I was a kid looking at it up till now, I'm still like, this guy is the man. I love it. And it's funny because I think I've talked about this before, but in artsy-fartsy circles, there's people that have kind of crossed borders, so to speak. There's people out there that kind of inhabit the world of comics and illustration, but also inhabit the world of you know, smelling your own farts art, right? And namely, chiefly, I'm thinking of someone like like James Jean. I'm sure some of you out there are familiar with the artist James Jean. He's done a number of covers for Vertigo comics like Fable, and then has gone on to become like a quite a popular and famous artist. And I just remember there was this one time where it was something about like celebrating Jim Lee, celebrating Jim Lee's career. And he said something to the effect of like, I really liked his art when I was a kid. And it just seemed like such a backhanded compliment, It kind of pissed me off. Ashwin, he will mention on stream, I've been warming up for an hour now. I'm good to go. Good to do a drawing. Yeah, an hour. I should, yeah. I feel like I'm understanding that a little more. Oh, Ashwin's ordered a wig and face paint. Who are you gonna be? Are you gonna be the Crow? What are you gonna be? Are you just gonna be a generically scary, creepy person? Ashwin, you just released a quarantine sketchbook. It looks dope. Oh yeah? Not Sly, did I show you the Gundam X Kamen Rider artist I found? You did not? Take a look at that later. Ashwin, that's because as you get older, you realize how solid Jim Lee's fundamentals are. Oh, there's the link. Ashwin, I'm going with generic creepy person. Gives me leeway. Maybe you can like just adopt that into your normal look too. Maybe that can just be your thing. Because secretly Halloween is just a time for a lot of people to actually be who they want to be. Maybe you'll just be like, yeah, this was actually for Halloween, but maybe this is actually just me now. This is who I am. I like it. Let's take a look at that link. Yeah, let's get these arms done. We'll take a look at the rest, and then we might just wrap things up, everyone. Ashwin, it's funny. My ex cosplayed, but I never got into the spirit of Halloween with her. And with me, she hardly cosplayed after a while. Oh? And now you're a single man. Now you're cosplaying solo dolo. You're free. You're free to be who you want to be. Fuck it, dude. Whatever. Okay. The first thing you did after broke up was dress up. Nice. See? I think you're just discovering yourself now that you are free. Okay, and let's get those arms. Gotta get them arms done. Ba-ba-ba. D5, D3, and D4. D5, D3, and D4. But yeah, this is a fun build. This is fun. I like it. I like how easy it is. I like the clarity. Again, that was something with the 30-minute missions kit that I had made earlier. It was like, it's just really... Well, hold on a second. D5. Oh, yeah. It's just really easy to understand how all the parts come together and where to get the parts and all of that. It's just really, really nice. And the Bandai quality of the plastic, the Bandai quality of the building experience is also very, very good, very top-notch. So yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I would definitely consider getting more and customizing this model further. Definitely. Bacon, Remember when you dressed up as Katamari? Yes, I probably have some pictures of that on an old computer. You made an amazing looking costume, Bacon. Yes. For those that don't know, Bacon and Eshim, they're IRL friends. I've known them for a very long time. Bacon I've known since I was a wee lad, and Eshwin I've known since my college years, and yeah, we've been through thick and thin together. Been in the shit. We've been in the shit. And yes, one time we were at a Halloween party at my college, and Bacon here dressed up as the prince from Katamari. It's very fun. Very good costume. Was Eshwin around for the cubes? No, because so the Cube Saga was it's funny that you mentioned that. The Cube Saga was like when I was in college, or sorry, first year art fundamentals. I think Eshwin, did you take art fundamentals? I think you did actually, but we weren't in the same class. He would have known about the cubes. We were talking about. He was there, I think, in the chat when we went over the whole Cube Saga. There's actually more that we could discuss regarding the Cube Saga. He might even have his own take on it, but yeah. I don't think we were in the same class. Not in art fundamentals, at least. The first year illustration, we were in the same class, though. Oh, you were there for the cubes. Back when we barely knew each other. Yeah. For me, at least, I think the first time we actually spoke to each other, and I've mentioned this before, but I was talking to a whole other person. And this guy was shitting on Mark Hamill and his career, because I was like, we were talking about you know, what happened to the cast of Star Wars. It's only Harrison Ford that's really gone on to do anything else, right? And I was like, hold on, it's not true, because Mark Hamill's like the iconic voice of Joker, right? And he was like, blah, that's bullshit, doesn't count, right? But Eshwin, he was like minding his own business, like possibly drawing a cube, possibly painting a still life or something. And he just turns around and he was like, yes! He just turns around and he's like, yes! And that was like the start. We're like, okay, seems like we're on the same wavelength here. Seems like we can understand each other. Ashwin, we were in the same class. That was when we did the cubes. Okay. Yeah. The cubes, the dreaded cubes, guys. We will revisit the cubes another time. There's a Cube Saga Part 2. As a matter of fact, if you guys want to relive the first chapter of the saga, it might be on my YouTube channel right now. I'm not sure, because I have the videos uploaded and kind of scheduled in advance. So yes, Cube Saga Part 1 very well might be on my YouTube channel right now, but we can get into that another time. The other parts of that of the lore. And also, yeah, we can actually get into some of my artwork, and it'll be like archaeology. We'll just go over all the art that I've drawn since then and find all the cubes. Nasai, it's there. Oh, okay. There it is. It's there. Cube Saga. It's like the Infinity War saga, but no superheroes, just regular people. Okay, this goes like this. Ashwin, first discussion was how definitive that version of Batman was. Yeah. Ashwin, you don't know how often a drawing looks jank and I draw a cube around it and start to understand. Yo, cubes, the magic of the cubes. Ipo Art History. Art History with Ipo. Join me for another segment of art history with Ipo Dempsey-Roll. As we look at his career and we examine his troubled mind as he recovers from the trauma of having to draw cubes. Thinking about it, even just thinking about it. What does it say here? All parts needed from 2A, 2B, and 2D have been detached. Oh, so it means you can junk those frames because you don't need them. And we have to get those other hands. We gotta get them other hands, too. Ashen King Jung-gi is also a big proponent of the cube. Nice. Refers to it as a box. Box. Draw that box. Okay, guys. Let's take a look what we've done thus far. I think this looks quite nice. It's pretty cute. And I do enjoy that she's like has a darker complexion. That's kind of nice, right? You don't really see that too often in the world of Musume models. She recently in Japan, a lot of builders have been getting their Dark Advent model kit, the Egyptian girl one, and that model looks pretty good. I mean, she's got those kits have a lot of as pervy as the Mecha Musume models can be, right? Those ones in particular are really out there. and the DX version, yes, exactly, not slidey. Huge big schlongers. Yes, I still kind of want one, but I don't think they're available in Canada. Just for the weird factor. But I might settle for just the standard version. I still might get a standard version of the of a Dark Advent model kit, maybe.